So I have to record this before I forget any details. On Sunday, we went to a corn maze, like a pumpkin patch, and I was just, actually, I didn't actually choose that location, checked it. So I just like went with it, like I let him plan it. And I didn't know it was next to a cemetery, and it's almost Dia de los Muertos, but so Sunday was the 30th, and it's fine. I was like, okay, whatever. Not creepy at all. So we went on the corn maze, and I did let him like get us out of the corn maze because I don't want to like struggle like being lost in there for too long. And I took my Polaroid camera and I took like 4 pictures, but 2 of them are weird. And one of them I'm like, maybe it's like the sun reflection. But after the second one, I was like, I don't think this was sun reflection. There's like an orb, right? Like right here especially. So when I say like weird shit happens, like I mean weird stuff. And actually now that I look at it closer, there's like, I don't know if that's just a dirt of their orbs too, like lining up to where he is, and then that. So, and I didn't even notice this until like yesterday or something, or the day for yesterday. I didn't notice it until like days later when I like took these out of my bag, because we were just taking pictures and putting them in my bag as they developed. And then there's this other picture where I'm in, right? Like, it's a bad angle, but like, what is that? It's like white around it, and then it's like that. So it's like something inside that orb. So it's these 2 pictures that threw me off. And I was like, that's so weird. At first I thought it was weird, but then I remembered that we're next to the cemetery. And I was like, oh, that's a little more weird. But I was like, okay, whatever. And then on Monday, on October 31st, or was it Sunday? I don't know. I'll put like the actual dates in the clips of this stuff on Halloween. This was on Halloween. This was Monday on Halloween, because then we came back home early to give out candy to trick-or-treaters. So the day before this, we went out to the desert, and because I wanted to do pumpkin head pictures at the corn maze, but I was also like, I don't want to be rolling things and carrying too many stuff and being lost in there. So I was like, let's go take pictures in the desert, and we'll go to the corn maze tomorrow. So that was on, corn maze was on a Halloween, and the desert was the day before Halloween on the 30th. And we drove until like the street finished, and then like we like pulled over, and then we're like, let's go off on this little off-road for like literally like less than a minute, like just a minute off the road. Okay, right now I'm editing the video and putting it together, and like, what the fuck is that thump? Like thump. You hear it right on the video? It's like that thump. What the fuck? And we're just recording that video in my room / restroom, because like there's always creepy stuff in my restroom that has happened since I moved into this house, and like the thump while I'm talking about that in that video is like, what the fuck? Off the road. 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 I'm interrupting my video and going off track because I'm just acknowledging a lot of different things. But last night when I was sitting in my dining room, I heard the same thump, but like it was like a knock on my wall, but from the outside of the house I heard someone like hit the wall. But you can't, because it's like that weird like putty stacked, I don't know what it's called, but like my outside wall is not straight. It has like weird texture that you can't just hit it. And I got spooked just last night, and now this video makes that noise. And like I always think it's creepy, like when there's just, you know, like people dump things in the desert. But in particular, I get creeped out when there's clothes or things like that, because I'm like, someone could have committed a crime here, and like anyone would think that people just dump things. And I recorded, like, I think I took a picture or something, and there was like a pair of shoes from a child, and I was like, what the fuck? And then there was also like a kid toy, like kind of, I forget, the thing that babies hold, like that they like to show on, this like a little towel thing. And there was also like a dog toy, so it was kind of a weird combination of things that work together. And I've been like posting on my TikTok today like cute clips of us like before. So I have this setting on my phone where it does multiple pictures and like a video. So I never really use that setting, but I did that day because I'm like we have to click it and stuff, and then it'll take a few pictures while we get in our spot. There's like a third voice in my video. It's like they laugh at the end of the video, so it's fucking creepy. So I'm creeped out. So my significant other is gonna go get like COVID tested for his job, and I was gonna stay home. But now I'm not staying home because I'm paranoid. Like I'm not paranoid. I'm just like spooked out to be by myself in the house, and our house is small for that reason. Because if it was a bigger house, I'd be like not down with it. Even though I would love to live in a bigger house. But yeah, that's fucking creepy. It's like me talking. I'll post a video too. It's like me talking, and then he says something about like fixing my shorts under my romper, because I just put the romper once we got there, and I was just in shorts before that on the drive, so I could be comfortable while we're driving. And like I laugh, I say something, but you could hear like I'm far, like it's really windy, so I'm like further, like a few feet away from the camera, and then he's like, "Oh, let me fix your shorts," and I'm like he's fixing them, and then you hear somebody laugh, like, and that was not me or him. So, and I like just watched this right now. I was gonna post it on TikTok, and I'm like, what is that? What is that? And I'm like, that is not me, and that's not him either, because like between the wind and stuff, like you could like our voices sound further, and that voice is like next to our fucking phone. So I guess he's so funny and hilarious that fucking ghosts think he's funny too. But like, I'm like, this is why I never intentionally normally go to any place like that's like just the middle of nowhere. But if someone's like, let's go to haunted empty lots or like explore empty things that might be haunted, that's the only reason why I wouldn't, because I always attract weird things, I feel. I'm so glad that he heard the recording and we both agree that it's not either one of us, because like for the last, or since we've been together, I always feel like I'm crazy because I experience everything by myself. And I think within like the last 2 years, there's been like very few things that he's experienced with me or he agrees that like is weird. A while back I heard a voice in the back of the car and he heard a murmur, but I heard what the voice actually said, and that was still creepy to this day because it was his voice coming from the backseat, and it told me hello, and all he heard was like a murmur, so he thought it was like the stereo, and I'm like, no, like it was a voice, like I fully heard it clearly, and he kind of heard just a murmur, but I'm like, we both did hear something. So ever since then I'm like he's slowly experiencing things a little more, so it's cool, but it's also like I don't want him to be paranoid, but I'm like, what the fuck. Like I'm pooping?
Yep, suck it in. Hold on. Hold on. You can see those cheeks, not this black thing.
Like I'm pooping?
Yep, suck it in. Hold on. Hold on.